So in this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 crucial mistakes that every single beginner agency owner I see right now is making. And I talk to dozens of other agency owners all the time. And if you avoid these 3 mistakes right here, things are going to be significantly easier for you when scaling your business, because this held me back by many, many months when I was starting out with my agency in the beginning. If you watch this, you can just skip all of that and get straight to building a successful agency as soon as you possibly can. And the first one I see so commonly done, someone will come to me and they're like, hey, look, Joe, I want to build this agency and I want to offer web design and I want to offer content creation and I want to run some ads for them and some Google ads, some YouTube ads. And they package these like 10 things into this one package that they think they can just sell for $6,000 off the bat. And that's going to make tons of money. And you may think at whatever stage you're at, if you're maybe in the beginning stages, that this will make your product or service more valuable. And the truth is, I'm going to put it as bluntly as possible, this is not true at all. And if you currently do not have clients or have any successful results with those clients, this means that you're simply not skilled yet. It really just means that you're inexperienced. Okay, so you're inexperienced altogether. You haven't gotten any results yet. If you haven't mastered one skill yet, okay, so a specific skill, this is Facebook ads, let's say, as a service. Do not add many services to your offer. You're not even good at one yet. When you're selling to prospects, it's probably in your head right now looking super shiny, seeing like 5 services in line, Google ads, Facebook ads, YouTube, whatever you're offering. You think it looks really good to them and you think that they're going to buy this because your value proposition is so long and it's like 2 pages of what you can do for them. But there's a quote by Confucius that says, the man who chases 2 rabbits catches neither. And it's really a quote on prioritization. And imagine you trying to chase 5 rabbits. Like, imagine yourself in a garden and you see 2 rabbits. Now you see 5. You're trying to chase all of them. This is you trying to find a service to provide and you actually getting good at a service. By chasing 5 services at once, you're getting good at neither of them. Truthfully, that's what's happening there. To make your first 10 grand, 50 grand, or even 100 grand, you need just one service. Bluntly, one service. Get really good at one specific service and go all in on it for every single client with no exceptions. And the way you charge lots of money, it's just having like 20 clients with amazing results on them with you using one deliverable to get them that result. Okay? There's so many agencies out there and all you need is one service, Facebook ads, or Google ads, or YouTube ads, or copywriting. Like, this isn't that difficult. Just pick one. Look, like, what do I want to do? Am I naturally good at writing? Okay, maybe we'll do something to do with copy. Maybe I'll write out some ads for them. Okay, I want to manage some ads. I want to actually make some ads. I'm good at video creation. Let's do that for them. Okay, that's that simple, really. And there's some like small caveats here. I'm not leaving bonuses out of the equation at all here. I want to briefly mention it because it's really important. There's a small exception that acts as a bonus to your service, but not a service in itself. That might sound confusing, so let me define it further. We can think of bonuses as infinitely scalable. So if we take what we're talking about, like Facebook, Google ads, whatever it is, services are reoccurring time frames regularly. That's what a service takes to perform often. So an example of this is checking in on your client's Facebook ads, or changing the targeting weekly, or changing the video ad, or even changing copy. Okay, so that's what a service is. Secondly, bonuses often take a small amount of time, one time. Okay, so it's like 30 minutes of sending this person a document or hopping on a one-time call with them and setting them up on an onboarding call. These are just some examples of bonuses. Okay, so bonuses are something that you can stack and pair with a main service. And these are one-time setup things that take you 30 minutes an hour, or even like 1 minute if you're sending over like a sales script, which is just like a drive link, whatever it is. There's no reoccurring time commitment, because the problem is with services here, if you listen to what I just said about video ads, copywriting, Google ads, all these things, these are reoccurring. So every single week you're working on the Google ad, then you're going back to do their copywriting, then their YouTube ad. It's just not scalable. So if you get 5 clients and you're spending 3 hours a week with that one client, you can't take on 5 more or you're screwed. So you can add bonuses like, again, like I say here, sales scripts, database reactivation, lead magnet, email follow-up workflow scripts. These are some things that are just one time sent over and you're simply just good to go. Okay. Next one. This is absolutely huge. Okay. So if you didn't listen to anything I just said this whole video, listen to this right here, especially if you're not making $5,000 a month yet. If you're not making $5,000 a month yet with your business, just listen up, please. Okay. I'm going to make this abundantly clear to you. You will make more money by lowering your prices than signing people onto a high ticket offer as a beginner. And that's probably the most controversial, unconventional, non-guru, whatever the hell you want to think, advice you'll ever hear. But it's actually the truth. Why? Case studies and testimonials are what allow you to charge high ticket prices. Okay, well, you won't buy someone's program for $5,000 or work with an agency if they don't have this like 2-page stack of testimonials with past client results. You just won't. Oh, I've never gotten a result for a client before, but hey, look, $5,000. Yeah, buy my thing. Like, you're going to believe me that I can get you this result. No, they won't. Okay. So by initially charging high ticket prices without case studies, there is an irreplaceable gap. So here's the gap. This is like not replaceable without a case study. There's a big gap here between what you claim and what you're actually doing. You will literally have under 5% close rate on all of your sales calls if you try to charge a few $1,000s without case studies. So shift your focus here, and it's unconventional and it sounds weird because you're like, okay, shouldn't I aim to make lots of money off the bat because that's why I want to start an agency, to make money? Like, it's congruent. Like, that makes sense to me. On the other hand, I'm here like, don't aim to make money, aim to get case studies and then money. But the truth is, you need to go the case study route first because you need proof of you delivering results before you start charging more and more and more money. So aim for case studies. The first 1 or 2 months, you might not make $20,000 a month. And then if you actually get those case studies, you'll hit $50,000 a month and $100,000 a month quicker than the other guy who's just chasing the money. So trust me here, please. This could have saved me months on end when I first started. So no matter if you are a sales god, have a great offer, have 30 plus sales calls booked on your calendar right now, you simply will not close clients at a good rate. I failed so long because I didn't understand this. Because every guru on the market was telling me just to charge like $3,000 or $4,000, $5,000 for a service. And then that's it. Don't even aim for case studies. Like, screw case studies. Like, it's the worst advice I've ever heard. This is what you do. Okay, like 3 steps. This is actually what you do. You work on a small setup fee and make all your money off performance. So it's not like I'm saying like charge $300 for like the whole agency and run it for them for months. I'm not saying that. You're going to make all your money off performance. Done. Secondly, transparently tell people that you're a small company and working to get the case studies like with this client that you're on the phone with on a sales call. Like, just tell them you're a small company. It's better than deceiving them into them thinking you're a massive company for them to get an onboarding call with you and then know that you're a small company because you have no idea what the hell you're doing when you're setting up their ads. Don't be that guy. And this is why you're taking all the risk upon yourself with this offer, with this no risk, like super small amount of money up front. It's because you are a small company and you're working on getting these case studies. And that's the only reason you're working on this performance basis. Okay. Thirdly, collect the case studies and increase upfront prices corollary to how many case studies you have. So I think of it this way. I'm like a visual guy. So like I think of this graph. If you have more case studies, you increase upfront price. If you want to increase upfront price, you need more case studies. Like, this is absolutely corollary in order to have like over a 5% close rate. If you want like a 20% close rate, right now my team has like a 30% close rate. Like, we're super happy about that because we have walls of case studies. Like, seriously, walls of case studies. You will not get over 5% close rate if you don't have a lot of case studies. So just aim for case studies, please. Just take that away from this video. All right, the last part here. Sell to what they actually want. Massive mistake I see everywhere. When you're doing any kind of cold messaging to a stranger who has not talked to you before, so this isn't from YouTube, it's like if you're running ad to this person or you're reaching out to them on cold call or cold email, you will never reach out to them promising Facebook ads, marketing strategies, or even leads. I get so many Instagram DMs to me personally because they see this YouTube, or whatever the hell it is. And they go, I want to optimize your marketing strategy with a funnel. And I'm like, marketing strategy? You're promising me leads? Like, you're reaching out to the wrong person? Like, it's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. So think of this. We call this first principle reasoning. First principle reasoning means breaking down complex issues that, looking at them, seem so complex and so annoying. I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about, to their most basic elements. So what I'm going to be doing here is breaking this down at first principles. This is like the best reasoning I've ever heard. Like, search this up after this video because it's super nice. At first principles, we can now ask, why do prospects actually want to buy something from us? At a first principle, why do they want to buy? Okay, at an agency level. So working with an agency, why are they buying something from an agency? More money. That's the first principle. Working with you, they want to make more money for their business. That's the only reason they're investing money. You can make the argument here, and this is like probably the second reason here, other than making money, is saving them time. Yep, you can make that argument, but more money is going to be the primary driver for anybody investing into an agency because they think this person is going to drive revenue through advertising, okay? With this being said, we established that at first principles, this is the reason they buy. We will sell them things in our messaging, things that will make them more money directly. Directly is the key word here, okay? More money directly. The more indirect you are in your messaging to the prospects making money with your service, the less effective the messaging will be. Let's clarify indirect versus direct messaging, because I don't think I've ever heard anybody talk about this other than the concept while I was writing out this video. Indirect messaging would include leads, running Facebook ads, running their email list for them, and uploading content, okay? Notice how like every single indirect message to a prospect includes these things that doesn't directly correlate to them making money, okay? If I'm talking about direct marketing, we need to like actually sell the specifics on how they're making money. So in any cold messaging you're doing as an agency owner, you're going to be simply talking about how they're going to make money from your program. So indirect, let's talk about this. We'll manage your email marketing campaigns. Like, what does that even mean? Okay, sure, perfect. But like, what's your goal here? Like, free me time? Like, time pops in my head. But like, I'm paying you money for this. Like, what are you actually gonna do for me? Okay, direct. We'll turn your email list into $50K in extra revenue this quarter. Few good things here. Promise, $50K. Money, 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 money. If I invest $2K into this person, they make me 50 grand back, and that's a promise, and they have a guarantee on that, I'm going to invest into that completely, like for sure, okay? We have extra revenue, so they're going to add revenue on, and we have this quarter. So we have a promise, we have an extra addition to the promise, and we have a time frame on that promise, which is fantastic. So please, like, when you're reaching out to prospects, just say, I'm going to get you X amount of deals in X amount of time. And if I don't get you that, you won't pay because I'll work for free. Or you won't pay because I'll fully refund you if that doesn't happen. Like, notice how direct I'm being. So many agencies start like as Horizon Digital, Horizon Marketing, and they reach out, let me run your Facebook campaign and generate you leads. Like, that's probably the most common message I ever hear in the email like marketing space, or even just running ads for people. It's that line. And leads sounds horrible. Marketing strategies sound horrible. And like the name of their company is something digital, which is just horrible. Don't do that. Don't name your company marketing or digital. Everybody's used it. So when you actually promise a specific outcome in a specific time frame with the actual risk reversal, you have a damn good offer and a damn good cold message. And that applies to emails. That applies to ads. That applies to cold DMs. And that applies to cold calls and also cold SMS. It applies to everything we're doing. So I really hope you found value in this video. I see this all the time. I just want to make a video actually talking about this stuff because I don't see much of it. So thank you for watching. I will see everybody later. Goodbye.